Hi, it's Old Woman in the 21st Century. Come on along with us as we explore some fun activities and have some close encounters at Lake Pleasant Regional Park in Maricopa County, Arizona. We're going to see some beautiful lake views, some beautiful desert scenery, some wild burros. We'll visit the marina and check out some picnic areas, camping areas, and hiking trails. Let's go. We're going to turn off Route 74 and go up Castle Hot Springs Road to the entrance to the lake. Here's the main entrance to Lake Pleasant Regional Park. We're going to check in and go to our campsite. Get into our site. So here we're going to head left. This is Overlook Road. Goes right up to Roadrunner Campground and the Discovery Center at the very top of the hill. So Roadrunner has two sections, off to the right and off to the left. We're heading to the one that's on the left. So here we're going to make a left. Yep. We're going to make a left.
And a right.
And then a right. Yep. And then we should be at Site 5 pretty quick. Right here. Yep. Okay, we're gonna back in. Oh, here's our campsite. Got a fire pit and a ramada with a cement picnic table. We've got our carpet out and our chairs set up. We still have a big mess over here. We're not quite done yet. It's really crowded. I think every campsite is filled. Blue has his new elevated bed. I think he's liking it a lot. Hey, it's our first morning at our campsite. There's a lot of clouds in the air, but I still don't think we're going to get any rain. And the lake is looking really beautiful as the sun's coming up. The sun's coming up over the playground and the Discovery Center up on the hill. And look at how beautiful the lake is looking this morning. It's a little bit of a breeze out there. A little breeze coming off the lake. It's a little chilly, but not too bad. It's a beautiful sunrise all around us. Interesting shapes for the mountains and the clouds. Very scenic morning. But right now I'm going to go inside and reheat my coffee in the microwave. It's just a little chilly. So here's another look at our campsite. Fire pit. We got some wood. I'll probably turn on the solo stove tonight. Concrete picnic table and a ramada. Lots of space between sites. And on this end we've got electric and water. No sewer here, just electric and water. No neighbors today. Maybe later. Okay, time to go get that coffee. We're going to give you a little ride through Roadrunner Campground. The campground's divided into two loops, Hawk Loop and Coyote Loop. Sites 11 through 24 on the Hawk Loop, which you're seeing now, have lake views. All the sites in the Roadrunner Campground have electric and water hookups. There is no sewer, but the lake does provide a dump station outside of the campground. You're going to leave Hawk Loop and cross over to Coyote Loop and take a look over there. Coyote Loop has great views of the desert, but no lake views. There are dumpsters located at the entrance to both Hawk Loop and Coyote Loop. There are 3 restroom shower buildings, 1 in Hawk Loop and 2 in the Coyote Loop. They are flush toilets. The showers seem to be clean and well maintained, although I've never used them, so I can't speak to water temperature or water pressure. There are 75 sites in Roadrunner Campground. The going price right now in 2025 is $32 a night. Each site has a ramada with a concrete picnic table and a fire pit grill combination, as well as water and electric hookups. There are numerous hiking trails that intersect with this campground, so it's possible that a couple feet from your site you can get on a trail and go see the beauty of nature that surrounds this beautiful campground. We've stayed at Roadrunner Campground a few times and have always enjoyed our stay. Up the road from the campground, within walking distance, is a Discovery Center. We'll visit that a little bit later. Down the road, you can take your vehicle, your UTV, or your electric bike and visit the boat ramps, picnic areas, numerous other hiking trails, and Scorpion Bay Marina. We'll take a look at those also. You may even encounter the numerous wild burros that call the park home. But right now, we're going to take a look at the 10-lane boat ramp and some primitive camping sites around the Sunset Cove area. Here we are at the main boat ramp for Lake Pleasant. This is a 10-lane boat ramp. They have plenty of space to launch your watercraft, plenty of parking, 2 restrooms, flush restrooms, and a dock to tie up at. Can launch your boat. Oh, look at that puppy. He's got a frisbee. How cute. He's gonna play. I bet he's gonna get in the water. He's looks like a black lab. He's heading right for the water with his frisbee. There he goes. No, he stopped. He's waiting for his masters. Nope, there he goes. He went right through the rocks. He's heading for the water. They actually have 2 docks for you to tie up at. And you can see here that the lake is pretty low at this time. Also, by the restrooms, they have fresh water spigots. You can possibly fill your RV up there, but you'd need a greater than 10-foot hose to reach from the spigot to the parking lot.
There's no sign of that coming this way.
No, they don't expect you to come that way because most people coming in come from this way. Okay, Sunset Ridge. So right up here at the top, there's the primitive camping area. $15 a night. No water, no electric, no nothing. You have to reserve. And looks like they're doing some work. They do have a porta potty and a dumpster. There is a day use area too with picnic tables and ramadas up here at the top. I think it's right. Yeah, you can see it from here. It's right over there. We're driving on Sunset Ridge Road, and this day use area is appropriately named the Sunset Ridge Day Use Area. It is temporarily closed right now in February 2025 for renovations. We're going to continue down Sunset Ridge Road and go to another primitive camping area closer to the water. That says Dirt Spillway Primitive Camp. Camping reservations required. No shoreline camping, no picnicking. Here's the second primitive camping area at Lake Pleasant. Primitive camping runs about $15 a night. You can reserve the spaces online at the Maricopa County Parks and Recreation website, just as you can reserve spaces at the other campgrounds in the park. These sites are all back in. They're fairly small, and basically, to me, it's a dirt parking lot. Sorry guys, I'm more of a glamper than a camper, I guess. They do have dumpsters and porta potties, but if your unit's self-contained, you won't have to make use of the little porta potties. There is lake access. You can walk down to the lake there. It is a little bit of a ways away, but still you do have a view and access to the lake. I would definitely prefer a campsite with a few more trees. But that's it for viewing campsites right now. Let's go try to do some fishing. Here's a little cove off Desert Tortoise Road. Some people are enjoying the water. I think we're gonna set up and try some fishing. Oh, look at that. There he is. Okay, this is a little scary here. I don't know if I want to be approached. I think I'm gonna move away. That's a good boy. Oh my goodness, I don't have any food. Do I smell like food? I don't have any food. This is not what you want to do at the lake with the burros. Oh my gosh, I gotta go. It said to observe you from afar. Not this close. It won't stop following me.
You got food?
No.
Eddie does.
Please don't feed him. He's not going to leave us alone. The sign said to observe you guys from afar.
Did it?
Yeah, not this close.
He's
Well,
friendly.
is it kind of hard?
I know he won't leave us
He must get
alone.
fed all the time.
Oh my goodness. Way across.
Campground. Food.
Yep, he's all the way across the cove there. He's going to go visit that big family that's camped out there and see if he can get some more food.
Off the ground. We need dirt. Grass.
Nope, they're going to chase him off. The men over there are chasing him off.
I wonder how much those are. Those are cool, Ann. You see?
Some people enjoying the lake on pedal boats. Great exercise, unless you're going into the wind. Well, we didn't catch any fish, and the little burro continued to wander along the shoreline on the opposite end of the cove, visiting every group that was parked along the shore. I want you all to know we did not feed the little guy and did not encourage him in any way to approach us. He seems to be used to people feeding him, though, which is probably not good. That's not what you want to do when you encounter the burro. You want burros. You just want to kind of leave them alone. Anyway, we are going to head back to camp, eat dinner, and fire up the solo stove. Because tomorrow morning, we're leaving Roadrunner Campground and moving over to Tortoise Creek Campground. We're driving on South Park Road, and we're going to turn onto Desert Tortoise Road. Here on the corner is the trailhead for the Wild Burro Trail. There's some parking available here for the trailhead. Entering the campground on Chute Loop, there is a code required to get into the campground, and the code's provided for you on your registration confirmation. Desert Tortoise Campground is divided into 3 loops. We're staying at Chute Loop. There is also Bajada Loop and Pallet Loop. Chute Loop is kind of at the lower end, and it's kind of in a little, kind of like a gully kind of thing. It's down low, and at one time it was close to the water. So we're staying in site 123. So we have to drive up to the top of the campground and go around the little loop where there's a restroom and come back down so we can back into our site. Chute Loop has 32 sites. No water and electric hookups. There are 2 restroom buildings with flush toilets and several dumpsters throughout the loop. Each site has a ramada and a picnic table, and they are very comfortable sites. They are pretty close together, and there isn't much screening between the sites, so you're kind of pretty close. Some of the sites are tent only, and some you can fit your RV in. It's morning at Desert Tortoise Campground. Look at that beautiful view we would have if there was water in this branch of the lake. It is bone dry right now. And I think it's probably been bone dry this section for a couple years. Breakfast on the Blackstone. Here's our little setup. There's Blue inside. He's waiting to get a strip of bacon, I think. And here's some of our Christmas presents. Blue got an elevated bed, and Old Man and I got these really cool chairs. Okay, we're leaving camp for a little bit and going to explore some sites in Lake Pleasant and see what there is exciting to do. There's camp back there. Okay, here's the Discovery Center at Lake Pleasant, and they lost a saguaro. That's the big saguaro that fell down. Wow. You can see the inside, the skeleton of the saguaro inside. Some people do crafts with those and make things. The bones of the saguaro.
See, it's all water.
Yeah. Yeah, all the cactuses, they're pretty much all water.
Yep.
And they actually drink from, they don't drink from their roots like most plants. They drink from rainwater falling on them. And it hasn't rained in a really long time here. Sufficient rain. So we're losing a lot of saguaros. When I find one standing up, I'll show you how they're getting desiccated. They're just drying up and shriveling. It's been really hard this year without very much rain. There's the Blue, an Old Man. I'm gonna go up and film that. I'm gonna see if the desert tortoise is there. Let's go see if the desert tortoise is there. Oh, there's that petroglyph boulder. The petroglyph boulder is here.
Where?
Right here.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Yep, this little boulder I was reading about on the internet had a little bit of a story behind it.
Wow.
Apparently, like, the Bureau of Reclamation had it in their yard. One of their, like, I don't know, maintenance equipment yards for years and years, like 30, 40 years ago. And then they put it on the side of the Agua Fria River on an overlook. And then in some heavy flood rains, it got washed down into the floodplain, and then it disappeared. And apparently some private person had come and got it and put it in their yard. And then Maricopa County Sheriff's Department and BLM and Bureau of Reclamation eventually found it, retrieved it from the private person, and brought it here. And there is the desert tortoise's den right over there, but I don't see him out today. I don't see him. I wonder if he's still here. He might be hiding. The ranger inside the Discovery Center let me know that the desert tortoise is in hibernation right now, and he'll probably be out in another month or so. We missed him this time. Maybe we'll get to see him next time we come up this way. All right, let's see what we can find in the Discovery Center. Oh, they have wood here. I can't believe I filmed this in portrait instead of landscape. Wow. What a big mistake. Sorry about this section of the video.
Hello.
I apologize. It was a rookie mistake, which is what I am.
Oh, look at this. Look at that little guy. Wow. Lots of merchandise. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, I bet they're doing the cleanup. They do a cleanup every Monday here. Bet that's for the cleanup. All the fish. Wow. Let's see who's here. A gopher snake. There's a gopher snake. And the banded Gila monster hiding in the corner. You can just see his tail right there. Let's see if we can see his face. That looks like a bighorn sheep skull that he's hiding under. Ooh. Pretty cool. Oh, here's all the birds of the raptors of Arizona. It's pretty cool. We have these guys around our house all the time. It's so fun to watch them. Tree of the lake.
There's branches that go back into the mountains. There's one that goes behind the hills over here. There's one straight up. Actually, if you see, it's way out in the distance.
Artifacts they found while excavating.
There's a branch that goes back in there. And there's another right here, one over there. And then there's one that goes over behind these other hills up in the the longest distance is from here up to the one.
There's some prehistoric artifacts, pottery, jewelry, and tools. Look at the shells. You wouldn't think that a shell would be found here in Arizona.
Yeah, the construction of those is really interesting. Nature is just increasing. Yeah. I was a science teacher in my life. I had never seen, I was in Ohio. I had never seen the internal structure of the campus. It's completely
Pottery. Early inhabitants, Yavapai. American Indian artifacts from Lake Pleasant, right here. Dating from 1750 to 1100. You got the big fish. And oh, look, here's some of the birds here. There's some owls. Osprey. There's an osprey. And the Roadrunner. I actually saw some of those up here this year. Let's drive over and check out Scorpion Bay Marina. Burro on the side of the road. Don't stop to feed him. Scorpion Bay. They've got a really big parking lot. Lots of spaces. And go find us a space. There's the stairway. You can take the stairway or 2 trams going down. Below us are the boat docks of Scorpion Bay Marina. Let's ride down in one of the trams and see what fun things there are to do.
Blue. Slide open both doors. Enter tram. Close both doors. Push down button. All right, let's see how this works. We're all here waiting for the tram. Hopefully we will get on and get down to the marina without any incidents. Okay, here we are. Come on, Blue. No. Come on. Come on. Hop on. Hop on. Here we go. Okay. Here you go. Sit. 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 There you go. That's a good boy. We gotta share, so you sit and be good. Okay, we made it down in the tram, and now let's explore a little bit. Blue really behaved himself really well on that ride. Here, look how close it gets to the water. Scorpion Bay Marina. Wave Runners brand. We used to have Sea-Doo. Those are Wave Runners. But it'd be fun to do that again one time.
Yeah.
Rent a two-seater and just putt around the lake. Run, jump, bounce, slide. Paqua Park. I bet that's open in the summertime. They have all the water slides and stuff out. Not right now. A little too chilly. There's the marina office. I think you can rent some of these party boat things. What do they call these? Pontoon boats?
Here's the Scorpion Bay Grill. They have indoor and patio seating, and the sign says that they're pet friendly. So you can enjoy a meal with your furry friend out on the patio. How cool is that? Lots to do down here at Scorpion Bay Marina, from dining to boat rentals to fun water slides in the summertime. Now we're going to head over to a day use area that's nearby the marina, which is also the trailhead for one of the many trails in the park. Let's go see what that's about. This is the Pipeline Canyon day use area. It's the trailhead for the Pipeline Canyon. They also have restrooms and about 4 ramadas with picnic tables. There's no access to the water from this day use area, just picnicking and hiking. Let's go explore. The Pipeline Canyon trailhead heads north, and it intersects about 1.9 miles at the Yavapai Point trailhead, which would take you down towards the water, or you can continue on at the intersection on the Cottonwood trailhead for another 1.2 miles, and that'll get you to the Cottonwood day use area, which we featured in our previous video of Lake Pleasant.
This one has a beautiful view. We have a ramada and a concrete picnic table. Look at that view. The saguaros on the hills, and then the bigger Rocky Mountains in the back. They have a few ramadas and picnic tables here. I think mostly people come here to get on the trailhead. Okay, let's go back down. kind of a little leery to be out here because it's been so warm. I don't know if snakes are coming out of hibernation or not. Yeah, I'm sure I will. So this is the beginning of the pipeline trail. Of course, I am not going to hike it. I'm just going to walk down a little ways and see what's going on. I think we got more trash. People. Quit messing up my desert. Oh, it's so quiet right now. Oh, cactus. The desert right now, the first part of February, is a little bit green. I would have liked to seen it a lot greener. It is normally really, really green. We got some Palo Verde trees there, and normally it is really, really green and beautiful this time of year in the winter and early spring, but we have had no rain, and it's just really, you can tell it's dry. And the cactuses, the saguaros especially, are suffering. Cactuses absorb their water, you know, through their skin kind of, and you can see that one's a little shriveled. Okay, I'm heading back up because I really want to keep walking, but I don't have my water with me. I don't have my walking stick with me, so I'm heading back up.
Time to head back to camp and call it a day.
Here comes the quail family in the evening at our campsite. They're just doing their quail thing. And Blue's watching. Oh no, he stopped watching. He was observing them. As he figures he's not going to be able to get them, so why try? Oh, here comes some more. Wow, that's a big flock. Oh wow, there's a bunch more over that way coming. That's a big flock. Here they go. Gamble's quail. Time for dinner. They're on their dinner walk. Sun just set behind that hill, and now they're coming out. There they go.
Hope you enjoyed this look at Lake Pleasant Regional Park. Thanks for watching, and remember, wherever you go, whatever you do, leave that place better than the way you found it. Bye for now.